is me. It's late. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tristan Sartoris, and welcome back to Full Circus. I am so happy to have you guys here with me tonight. What do I mean by tonight, guys? It is 3 a.m. It's past 3 a.m. actually. We are working the late night shift. And I know I said in the past that I wanted to have like a more structured, routine. But that just isn't the case right now, and I want to address it forward right at the beginning of the podcast to say, I'm not being lazy, okay? I'm not lacking, I am putting the effort forthwith, okay? But I have been working otherwise, and I don't want you guys looking down on me in case this podcast isn't up to par. If I'm not bringing the energy, the excitement, you're like, why? It looks like he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't look excited. It is late, okay, but I'm trying. I'm still in the booth. Doesn't that count for anything? I'm still in the booth. Or some of you might be listening this first time, like, he said he's low energy? What? This is low energy? God, I can't even imagine what the rest of the podcast looks like. Go check it out. It's a riot. But anyways, yeah, I have been working. I've been a little busy. I've been being an extra, guys. I've been being an extra in a movie, and if that sounds exciting, dude, it's not, okay? I'm not going to overhype and glamorize this whole process. Say, oh, it's so delightful being an extra. There's a certain serendipity you find with being the overall part of a narrative, right? We have the story and the storytelling. You find it's such fulfillment. It's value. You feel like you belong, and it's a whole exciting collaborative process. I can't wait to do it again. That is not the truth, guys. Being an extra is exactly how it sounds. You are extra, as in more than needed, more than important, as in not important. The best metaphor, the best way I could describe being an extra is, when you got like this big, glorious puzzle. I don't know if my audience is just a bunch of, master puzzlers, but if you are, let me paint this picture for you. You've got this big, beautiful puzzle, right? And you're getting all your edges, all your important pieces, framing it out, and then you start working on this sky. Various shades of some, beautiful blue, you know what I'm saying. But, they're not really noticeable, right? They're not really important. Yes, they're there. They're part of the process. They're part of the overall picture, but are they really anything? No, they're not. You can kind of take it or leave it. That's being an extra. But it has been nice, and truth be told, the best part about being an extra is coming back here and doing the podcast and getting in front of you and being the center of attention, guys, because we've established that's who I am, right? I'm a little look at me, desperate and needy for attention kind of guy. Hands up, open honesty. That's who I am. So it feels really good to be back here, and you don't know what you got until it's gone, dude. You just kind of don't look in the camera. But here, I'm the star of the show. I'm the guy. This is where I can just do whatever I want, really. But yeah, it's been great. It's been fun. I just kind of use everybody for my own, practice of material, just saying voices and jokes. And people are great, though. The guys that I'm with, part of this, I can't really say what their thing is. I don't want to spoil anything about the movie, but it's about a certain Lone Ranger in the woods. He has a pet pig, and they don't get along at all. But anyways, the people that I'm with, no spoilers, by the way, but they all die at the end. But the guys that I'm with, they've been really great. I'm not going to talk about any of them specifically because I don't want to feel like I have to talk about all of them, and that's not something I want to do. Because I just spent about 12 or 14 hours with them every single day. No, they're great. They've been really fun, but yeah, it feels really good to be back here. The only issue I've had so far, though, is that I lost my keys. This is a little small, minor inconvenience. Yeah, I lost the keys to my car. Very first day of shooting, I have them in my bag. Didn't know I was going to be lugging my bag everywhere around. At the end of the day, we're like, okay, everyone go back in your cars. And then I'm like, all right, digging through my bag. This can't be happening, right? I'm a lucky guy. Things work out for me. What the crap is this? What's going on? So I'm pulling all my dirty laundry out of here. Come on, baby, it's gotta be. And I'm breaking down. I'm starting to sweat. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, don't worry, just don't freak out. I'm like, yeah, it's easy for you to say you're getting in your car right now. It's cold out. So I didn't have the keys to my car, and I show up, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm bothering all these people. They just had a freaking long day too, and I'm like, hey, if you see my keys, can I look here? Can I look here? Can I look here? I'm texting people, I'm calling, I'm doing whatever I can. They say, you know what? Fine, we'll let you look through our dirty laundry of the whole cast. So like, thank you so much. So I dig through this thing. I spend another 45 minutes, then another hour. I'm still looking quadruple, quintuple, sextuple. Okay, all the checking that can be done, I did it. So I'm not having any luck, and I stay there. I basically close the joint down, which is not something I intended on doing. I'd already been there for a while. So I lost my keys, and that was all well and good. And I had someone come pick me up, so that was nice. I said bye-bye to my car, and it was a little bit frustrating. Okay, I'll be honest. You know, I try to be a positive person. I try to take a bad situation, just kind of flip it around and say, it's not that bad. This is this, and that. But I wasn't too happy about this whole experience so far. So I went home, and I'm kind of falling asleep and getting a little bit angry about it. I'm going like this, grr, right? I'm making my angry faces, grr, grr. You know, that's the extent of my frustration. But no, I was actually pretty upset. But then I started thinking about the fact that I left my car in private parking. You know, it's not, I didn't leave a note. I'm not allowed to be there anymore. And I started realizing that my car's probably going to get towed and impounded. So I'm going to pay $300 for a key and then another $200 for the car. And it was going to be a $500 experience. So now I'm effectively paying to go to work, dude. So as I'm sitting there, I'm getting frustrated. And I think about all the inconvenience that is happening right there. I start laughing. And I'm trying to go to bed, but I can't help but find the humor in the fact that I went there with a plan of things going to work out. Things always work out for me, right? That's what I say. Things always work out. So I'm sitting there, I'm upset, and I'm angry. I'm like, this is, okay, I see. You know, I thought they were in bag, not in my bag. Surprise! You know, and then I leave the car there, thought it wasn't going to get towed, probably going to get towed. Surprise! I thought I was going to make money here. Here I am losing money. Surprise, dude, this is full of surprises. So I was laughing. I was finding the humor in it, and it was actually okay. Things were finally getting better for me, and he's like, you know what? Maybe things don't always work out for me, okay? That's just the way life can't always work out for you, right? So I just put my mind at ease, say, you know what, we're going to take the hit. We're going to take the loss. A couple of days go by, you know, and I'm coming to terms with everything that's going on. And there's a fella here at work, okay? His name's Tony, okay? He's a straight 100% Italian guy in his blood, I assume. Man after my own culture, right? He's Italian. We wake up every morning like this, and we pry our fingers open. Anyways, I speak to Tony, and he says, hey, you know what I'm going to do for you, huh? And he's got this freaking beautiful golden chain on, like all Italians have, just stuck right in his chest there. That's Italian culture for you, and those are my kind of people. Anyways, he says, hey, you know what I'm going to do for you? Huh? You remember that key you lost? And I say, yeah. He says, hey, forget about it. What? Pulls out my key, and the shining light of gold just like illuminates the key that's been put before me. And I see my key, my golden key, that everything, all my problems. I'm thinking about things will work out for me. Things do work out for me. And this light, it might have just been the light reflecting off his golden chain. I have no idea, but I see this. It's like the most glorious moment I've ever had. And I take this thing and go, yes! And everyone behind me is like, what is the big deal? And I'm just freaking bananas for this whole thing. So thank you, Tony, freaking Italians always coming through. So yeah, dude, turns out things do work out for me, guys. Things always work out for me. I can't help it. I can't help but having good luck. I'm sorry if you get jealous. Sorry if you don't like it, but things work out for me. I should actually probably be careful of saying that. Last time I gloated on the podcast and said, hey, dude, things work out for you, boy. We'll rewind. This is last summer on Full Circus. Hey, guys, things always work out for you, boy. 4 hours later. I'm in the hospital right now. Things have taken a turn for the worse, and it's not going so well. That was what happened last time, and if you want more context, go back and check it out. So yeah, it's been a pretty interesting ride so far, being an extra. Although I still don't know if my car's going to get impounded. That is still a bit of a hurdle to get through. I don't have a note. I don't have any news on that. I will update you further as that goes. But as far as keys go, hey. Small win. We'll take what we can get. So what else has been going on, dude? Outside of that, I hit a freaking Sulfur Burps, dude. And I know this might sound gross. If you guys want to exit the podcast, feel free. But I'm going to talk about some freaking burps, okay? And if you don't know what a Sulfur Burp is, But neither do I. I don't know the science behind it, but they call it sulfur burps, and basically, the gas that you're expelling out of your mouth smells like gas coming back from the other end. Okay, so it's basically you got fart mouth. It's like everything. I just even just thinking about it smells gross. You're just like snorting crack, and I don't mean the drugs. Okay, I'm talking about I shouldn't have to say it. You guys get the joke. But butt crack, dude. Sorry, I like to say butt crack. I'm a child. Anyways, it just freaking tastes, feels, smells gross. It's disgusting. It's horrible, okay? So I'm looking up, how do I get rid of this? What is the cure? What is the hope for someone like me in this situation? It's like, hey, drink your water, drink your tea, eat these certain things. You'll be okay. So I'm doing it. I'm chugging the water. I'm eating all the things. I'm drinking all the tea. I'm trying to do everything I can to fix this problem. I scroll down. What more can I do? What more? I want to do everything right. It says, okay, but also make sure you don't drink or eat too much. Hands in the air of disappointment. So I'm like, come on, dude, come on. So now I'm scrolling more. I can't be a lost cause. Things have got to work out for me. Things are supposed to always work out for me. How can that not be working out for me? So then I scroll a little bit more. It says a little thing, a little handy aid in this whole thing. Pepto Bizmo. Bizmo, I don't even know. It's Pepto Bizmo, right? So I get down to the store quick. I gotta try everything, right? And I grabbed this. They didn't have any of the small little bottles, so I grabbed this huge, just like gallon jug of magic freaking pink liquid. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm feeling good. Like this could be it. This could be the thing to free me. And I'm walking out of there, and I notice people looking at me. Right? People are staring at me like, oh, I bet he has diarrhea. I bet he has nausea, heartburn, indigestion. Okay, I don't think people are just looking at me thinking they know I got problems, and I'm starting to get a little anxious, right? A little nervous, a little worried, and you get a little embarrassed. You think, man, is this weird? Should I put something else in the cart maybe so it's not just the freaking giant thing of Pepto Bismol or Bismol? And so I started to think about that. I started thinking, should I be embarrassed? And that's when the thought came across me that said, no, dude, I'm going to be proud of whatever situation this is. I'm going to make it weird for them. I'm going to counter it. So I grabbed this thing and I raised it to the skies and I started singing the jingle. If you've got nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. And people are looking at me and I'm, just no shame. So I'm just like, you know what? Forget the people. This is about me now. This is about my freaking butt mouth that I got going on. And, I dash home and I'm chugging this thing by the gallon. And, magically I felt better, guys. So, this episode is brought to you by Pepto Bismo. Bismol. Don't know what the name is, but if you've got the toots, if you've got the gas, if you've got butt mouth, pink liquid can help. So yeah, I've actually been feeling good, but it was pretty rough. I was feeling sick. I was feeling a little. I felt like I was hit by a bus, if you will. Interesting thoughts, by the way. Skip the details and pop. These are some more new drums. Interesting thoughts. Yeah. So I was thinking about that as I was feeling sick, as I got hit by a bus. I was talking to somebody and I said, why is it always hit by a bus? Why is that our motorized vehicle of choice to, illustrate the pain of being sick? I began to argue, if I was to be hit by a Subaru, would that not elicit the same reaction? If someone said, hey, I got hit by a bus, I'm like, oh, it's pretty bad. I got hit by a Subaru, I'll shake it off. I got hit by a Prius, whatever. I hit by a motorbike. It's okay. At least it wasn't a bus, okay? How fast were they going? That's a better question. That's what I want people to ask from now on. If I say, hey, I feel like I got run over. Well, how fast were they going? Was it a school zone? You might be okay. 55 plus, go lie down. So that's what I've just been thinking about on top of, all the other thoughts. That is where my brain has been. People say, think about your work, think about your responsibilities, your accountability, your freaking obligations. I'm like, no, dude, I need to think about why are people saying this and not that? That's how I work. What else has been going on, dude? I'm having a little bit of brain fart, mental flatulence, if you will, where I'm just like kind of trying to get a grip. It's late. It's about 4 a.m. now. I'm trying to really get a grip and improvise a 20 to 30 minute show of fun. So it's not the easiest thing. So if it's a short episode, my apologies. What else has been going on, dude? Speaking of gross things, that's how I do my segues. I just say, speaking of, and hope my brain wanders down some random trail that takes me into an exciting conversation. That's not just exciting for me, but also for you as well. So here we go. Speaking of disgusting things, dude. I was talking the sulfur burps. They're gross. I experienced one of the grossest, just unsettling feelings of all time. It is when you go for a fist bump or high five, rather, vice versa, and you do not align. Someone's going for a fist bump, you have the open hand, and they freaking fist it right in your hand, or you're going for a fist bump and they have the open hand. Dude, it's so gross. Even Pepto Bizmo or Bizmo can't cure this wound. I went for this. So was someone on set. I was going for a fist bump. It's like, oh, just have a good job. And I saw they had something in their hands. They're walking by. So I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I'll let them be. So I released the fist. Okay, I let this crap fly. And I let go. And I begin to put my hand down. And they saw the fist bump. And they go for it. And I'm not even looking. And I feel someone's fist hit me right in the palm. And I just like, ugh, dude, it's so bad. It's like when you're making a sandwich and you freaking pull out the mustard and you just put it right on, and it's just water is the first part, or ketchup, and it just you expect this freaking beautiful thing, and then you don't shake it up well, so just water, just this mustard or ketchup juice just soggies, it soils your bread all over. That's how it feels, and it's so gross and disturbing, and you just want to crawl out of your own skin. So I did that, and I had to shower. I'm freaking Purell, just cleaning myself off. So I'm going to be chugging some Pepto Bismol or Bismol. I still don't know what it is. And hope that helps me in some way. But anyways, don't do that. And, get rid of the sulfur burps. You can listen from my experience. Guys, that is all I have to talk about. Actually, I think that's the entire episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have been I hope you guys have been a good time. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I hope... Whatever. Dude, my brain's so out of here. I gotta go sleep. I'm gonna go eat a donut and pass out. Love you guys. Peace. Psh, yeah, some sort of closing line, something excitement that ties this whole episode together. A beautiful one-liner. Don't have it in my brain. Pepto Bismol or Bismo.